Gatlinburg has earned quite a reputation as a gathering place for artisans. In fact, they've migrated there from all over the country, from painters to potters, makers of dolls to dulcimers. Well, here's Kip again to explore Tennessee's most creative community.
You know, one of the most wonderful things about this area, Joe, is its unique collection of arts and crafts. That's why you don't want to miss the great Smoky arts and crafts community when you come here. It's 80 artisans located on an 8-mile loop of mountain road, and you could spend an entire day just going from shop to shop exploring the treasures. I mean, you never know what you're going to find. Well, look at this guy, for instance. Pretty unusual.
First stop, Lorelei Candles. You won't believe what these folks can do with a few wicks and some wax. Owner Lori Tierney started making candles 21 years ago. She says whatever you're looking for, she and her staff can probably make it. Well, almost.
Frogs, dogs, cats, turtles, squirrels. About the only thing that we don't make that we keep getting asked for, and I guess we'll have to do, is an armadillo. That's the only one I can think of when somebody says, do you have? That I have to say, no, we don't.
Armadillos aside, you won't find these candles anywhere else, and that's because many of them are original designs made from molds sculpted by Lori's husband.
We take the mold, we wick it, we pour the liquid wax, and just depending on the size of the candle, in one candle that may be small, might take a half hour to set up. We have some that are large that we get one a day. So then we take that piece, which we call greenware, it's a white candle, and we take it to another process where it is hand painted with hot colored wax and detailed, and then over dip the color. And then it glaze, which is our little secret, what that is put on the candle.
Visitors can watch the entire candle making process from start to finish. Randy Ogle has been making furniture for about as long as he can remember. Of course, he's just following in his family's tradition. Randy's grandfather started the company back in 1915. Yep, 1915. It's been in the same location here since 1964.
Call it the chair shop, more in difference to our ancestors. It started out as primarily what they could do by hand, and chairs was an easy product. It's grown into custom furniture. We do all kind of custom furniture.
Over in one corner of the shop, Randy keeps a handcrafted chair on display. His grandfather made the chair 85 years ago. Today, Randy shares that pride in his own work.
I guess the creative side of it would be a big reward. Certainly not the money. But you actually like to see something accomplished at the end of the day. And when you're done with the piece and you look at it, you realize that after seeing something your granddad made 75 years ago, somebody's going to be looking at yours after you're dead and gone.
Next up, well, it isn't furniture exactly. This craft shop makes something it would be awfully hard to do without: brooms.
My great-uncle started the broom business sometime between 1928 and 1930. It's been in the family a little over 70 years. My dad made brooms for 38 years. I've been making brooms now for 29 years. From start to finish, we make 22 different styles when we got them all. One thing about when Lee and Daddy teach me to make brooms, he said, don't put nothing out that you wouldn't use yourself. So every one of them is put out the last. They're all come with a Ogle guarantee.
Ever wished you could play a musical instrument? Mark Edelman owns the Smoky Mountain Dulcimer Shop. He believes anyone can play a dulcimer.
It says that you would play by the numbers, 03, 535, 4310. Well, this one, it's not quite so obvious where the numbers are, so we'll pull this one down. I believe I love the simplicity of it and the fact that it's something that anyone can do to some degree and get enjoyment out of music. I call it immediate gratification.
It can take anywhere between 17 and 35 hours for Mark to craft one of his dulcimers.
Some of the woods I use are sassafras, butternut, a lot of walnut. Cherry is a wonderful wood.
Mark doesn't hurry his dulcimers, and he kind of hopes that if you come to visit this arts and crafts community, you won't hurry either.
To me, what I like about being out here is the fact that people can come to this area and find actual crafts. It's the whole general area has been built up with the tourism so much that it's mostly souvenirs and things like that. And the actual crafts are more so located here. We're kind of a destination for crafts in the Smokies.